So far, we have discussed how to create a data frame and how to reference the data within a data frame. Now, we discuss how to conduct certain operations on data frame. We begin our discussion with how to rename a column in a data frame. We will see the syntax for how to rename a single column in R. Later in RStudio, I will show you how to rename multiple columns. The technique will be quite similar. Now, there are many ways to rename a column in R for a data frame. One of the most popular techniques is to use the library dplyr. So you need to include the library dplyr. In the library dplyr, there is a function called rename. So you can use the rename function. The syntax is rename the data frame name followed by a comma. Then you give the new column name equals to the old column name. So we see an example. So you see that you can say rename. This is the function followed by the data frame name, and this is the new column name. That is, I'm changing the column name roll underscore number to RN. So this is the new column name RN and this is the old column name roll number. So now let's head to RStudio and see this in action. So here we are in RStudio. I will first create our data frame. So I will create our data frame. So our data frame is created. Now I will just check my data frame. So this is the data frame that we just created. Now we will want to rename the column roll number to RN. So we will have to first get the library dplyr. So once we get the library, so let us just invoke it. So you see that the library has been invoked. Now I can say rename. Our data frame is v underscore marks, and then I give my new column name RN is equal to the old column name, that is roll underscore number. So that is the command. So if I run this command, I will just check my data frame once again. So here we have our data frame. Now I am renaming the column roll number. So I do that and you see that the column roll number has got renamed to RN. But this is given a new data frame, and if we check our data frame once again, you notice that the original data frame is not changed. So we need to store this back into our data frame v underscore marks. So if I do this, so let us do this. So once I do that, now when I see my data frame v underscore marks, you will notice that the column name has actually changed in the data frame. So now we have seen how to rename a single column in a data frame. Now let us try to change multiple number of columns in the same command for a single data frame. So I will just copy this. Now I will change 3 column names. One is computer architecture. I will name it as CA. So this is, I will change this. I will say computer underscore architecture. Then give a comma. I want to also change data analysis to DA. And I want to change R programming to RP. So I will say now the problem is that I cannot give the command like this. Instead, what I have to do is that all the columns that I want to change has to be given as a single vector. So I will convert these 3 into a vector like this. We know that this is a vector, so I will change it to a vector. So now I have a vector of column names that I want to change. The new column name is equal to the old column name. So if I run this command, the 3 column names should be changed. So I run the command. Now if I check my data frame, you notice that the 3 columns which I wanted to change have actually got changed. So now you can notice that we have changed multiple columns in a single rename command. There is yet another mechanism when we are using the dplyr library. The dplyr library has a feature called piping. We can use piping and then make the command much more simpler. So I will reset our data frame back to the original state. So now when I see the data frame, you will notice that we are back to the way it was in the initial stage. Now we will use the pipe feature of dplyr library to rename the commands. So I will say that I want to update the data frame v_marks, and so I will assign it, and then I can say v_marks. This is the original data frame. I will pipe this. Notice this percentage greater than percentage is the pipe symbol. So I will pipe this, and on this output, pipe means I'm sending the output of this command to the next command. So on this output I will use the rename command. So when I say rename, now all I have to do is that I have to say the column names that I want to rename. So I will say rn is equal to roll number. So this is one column we want to rename. I will copy the remaining columns instead of typing it, as it takes more time. So I will say that I also want to rename these 3 columns. So now I have created the vector where I have given 4 column names which I want to rename, and I have piped the output of v_marks to the rename function, and this output should go to the v_marks data frame. So let us run this command and see what happens. So I will run this command. So the command has got run. Now let us look at our data frame. You see that all the columns have got renamed just like the way we wanted to.